Hey guys, it's Robin from My Alkaline Vegan Journey, and I am coming to you live from Zimbabwe Farm, which is the Rastafarian farm here in St. Lucia. And I just had a funny thought. We are completely off grid, which means that we don't have complete houses. They don't have bathrooms and kitchens. We have a separate house, like that one there is a house for nothing but cooking. And I'll show you the other area, and I'm walking to it now to show you where we have to go to use the bathroom. Now, if you're getting it tight, you can if you want. But I was thinking about this, something really funny. And I just came from the little house where the girl has little things like toothpaste and lotions and, cookies, candies, and, stuff like that. And tissue. And I just bought some tissue. And I kept thinking, if I get it tight, is it going to be one of those things where I use the 3 shells? Y'all remember that movie with Bruce Willis? Some kind of futuristic show. He's out of tissue. You got to use the 3 shells. Y'all do know the movie I'm talking about. Anyhow, I just caught it being up here off grid. Because I watched that movie a million times, and I know it's some way that the 3 shells have to do with, wiping yourself after using the bathroom. But I kept wondering, how would you actually do that? And it only came to me today as I was walking back from picking up that tissue from Keisha's store. I'm telling y'all, living off grid, you got to have heart. You got to have discipline. You got to have authenticity about wanting to do this shit. Because this can be, all the conveniences and the comforts that we have, like a washing machine, freaking flowing water from a sink in a kitchen where you could wash dishes. I'm telling you, off grid, off grid. Y'all don't understand. I'm telling you, and I'm capturing it day in, day out, every day. Every day I go out there and light a fire of wood and stuff from around that I have to find. CJ is like, getting that Eagle Scout. Survival, survival, survival. Now, some people build themselves like a one-room shack with the galvanized on top. You can do this as big or as small as you want, or as you can. As far as some people use the cement blocks, some people use the just cement to make their homes. So it's according to what you can afford and what you're willing to spend. Because some people, they don't need all of this house stuff. They like being out there in the woods. They come back by here, like when it's raining and stuff. But they out there in them woods. I love it. Man, and they have their own spaces, kind of. But, that just brought me back to thinking about how some people feel like they're more human than others. It just really ranks me back. And almost every institution is based on this separatism. Somehow or another, even with being My Alkaline Vegan Journey, we separate ourselves from those people who don't eat the way we do. And that's not what I'm trying to do. My journey has taught me for real. All of us are on one track. Not one of us, or very few in life, started off with one diet and still has that same diet. So it's like we do everything because there's so many of us. We got to separate ourselves even further than our skin colors and hues and hair types. And we got to because we got to make sure one is sitting at the top. More human. If you break it down, that's all it is. You're more human. Man, when I think about the elite, yeah. And I can't even call it genius. You have a manifestation of being rich, wealthy, and powerful. And you do whatever you have to manifest that into a reality. And you come up with all kinds of plans, all kind of secret covenants, because at some point you're probably feeling you can't do what you're really trying to effectuate forever and everywhere. You got to incorporate some other folks. Man, I'm telling you, I can sit back and kind of script by script tell you how we got to where we are without really knowing history like that. But just knowing from what I've gathered, and I don't know, it's like new enlightenment, or it's more than an awakening. It's like really seeing things the way they should have been all along. All of us should have been thinking this way, and all of us have been denied that right to do that. Because straight up, when you put that doggone fluorine in that water, that's for a reason. I'm telling you, calcifying that pineal gland is genius. If you want to keep somebody manipulated. Wow. Because once you decalcify it and you start seeing things, it's like, that's what common sense is. You know? We keep saying sense is common. Hell no, it's not. Some people are more tranquilized than others. Some people have completely shattered that calcification on the pineal gland, and they think you look stupid. You act stupid. You following a regime that keep you in a nutshell, and you still don't see it? Y'all, I'm telling you. Decalcify your pineal gland. Ask your doctor, how you do that. I'm sure he'll tell you. He's probably going to give you something that got a million side effects. Y'all, get real. Let's stop playing this. I can't help but figure. I'm actually laughing, but people are like, what's she talking about? I mean, really tranquilize. Yeah, decalcify your pineal gland. That's all I'm asking you to do. We're going to do a challenge starting January 2nd. For those of you who may not want to fast or want to clean up your body that deep, just decalcify your pineal gland. Let that be the challenge. And I want y'all to comment for real how you plan on doing it. And once we finish, I want to know exactly how you did it. And there are tests that can be taken to find out if that endocrine system has calcification and all that stuff. I mean, we ain't got to go that deep. I think that once you start speaking, people will see if you are awake or not. And that's what's another thing. You know how they always used to say, always be thought to be a fool, rather than opening your mouth and removing all doubt. It's so true. Oh my God, I got a bunch of them too. My grandmother, my mom, they all were woke. In so many senses, when I look back at it, yeah, all the little sayings. But I'm telling you, the one thing that I don't think was eliminated is fear. Because I'm going to tell y'all, remove fear, apprehension, call it what you like, pause, call it whatever you want. It's fear on whatever level you put in it. Try to remove that. Try to remove that from everything you do. Check it. You don't want to wash the dishes before you cook, because you're going to have dishes to cook, wash after, and the fear of having to do it twice will cause you to make a certain decision. I'm putting this as plain as I can. That's all. We're going to decalcify our pineal gland, and we're going to remove all fear from all things that we do, think, say, all. 2 things. And I want to know in the comments in detail how you plan on doing it. I'm serious. Put in the comments how you plan on decalcifying your pineal gland and removing all fear from everything you do, think, speak, all of it. Removing all fear just for a day. I'm Robin. This is my alkaline vegan journey.